The northeastern seaside town of Portland, Maine has long been well known for their beloved lighthouses, rich maritime history, and welcoming summer and fall seasons. But these days, a few locals are shining a new spotlight on this town, taking their passion for food and cooking up uniquely Portland dishes for locals and foodies across the U.S. alike. Portlanders began their day with this unique hometown treat, a potato-based donut that got its start in a home kitchen.
My sister-in-law Lee founded the company out of her apartment on the east end of Portland. She wanted to create a good, wholesome donut that was made with quality ingredients that you could feel good about eating, and it just caught fire. And the entire family jumped in with both feet, and it's been pretty cool.
On an average day, the Holy Donut offers up 25 different flavors, and they all have one thing in common, and that thing is potato.
We do about 1/3 mashed potato and 2/3 King Arthur unbromated flour. Then we'll use local buttermilk secret spice blend. We just use really good quality ingredients, and everything we do here is by hand. People always ask about the mashed potato in the donut, and it'll provide a little bit more texture to the donut, and it's going to be a bit more satisfying without sitting super heavy. At the end of the day, we sell nostalgia in an old-fashioned way of doing things as much as we sell a donut or a cup of coffee, and people dig that.
From donuts to what has to be the #1 food in this town, lobster. And the most iconic spot to grab a roll is dockside at Luke's Lobster.
Here at Luke's at Portland Pier, it's one of our busier shacks. We'll serve as many as 1,000 lobster rolls in a day. We've got a top split New England bun. The key is the sides of the bun are shaved, so we get a little butter on the outside. We grill it up so it's got a nice buttery crunch to it. Everything else is just an accent or a vehicle to serve the lobster. The idea is just don't screw up what is such a great product. That's really what the name of a good lobster roll is.
Owner Luke Holden is a third-generation lobsterman who first took his lobster shack idea to New York City in 2009. In 2019, Luke moved back home and refurbished the Portland Pier.
My favorite part about this is really our ability to just have a positive impact on the working waterfront. We could have built a restaurant anywhere in Portland, but we found a project that enabled us to take one of these working waterfronts and really build it into something that recruits some of the best fishermen in Portland to want to be part of this. They're out there working each and every day. They're going out and catching our fresh lobsters, and I love being able to work with these guys. Being able to showcase their hard work and show the quality of this product across the country is really what Luke's is all about.
When sampling all of the amazing food Portland has to offer, remember to leave room for dessert. Cape Whoopies has taken a local spin on Maine's most popular sweet treat.
We think of ourselves as being really creative cooks in the kitchen that want to use the freshest and finest ingredients we can find. We buy the best vanilla, we buy the best chocolate. We search far and wide and find what we think is best. I have found a lot of people who are very interested in more flavor, less sugar.
What started in Marcia's home kitchen has now grown into a business that makes over 200,000 pies a year, shipping to all 50 states.
You start out by making a batter. We use an 80-quart mixer. It makes about 1,100 cakes each time. We make one batch of batter. You have to scoop each one by hand. Once that's scooped and baked, we let them cool slightly, and then we scoop the filling, which also has to be made separately. The pies, within an hour of being baked, are slid into a bag and sealed in with their label front and back. It's such a wonderful feeling to be able to ship our product across the United States. I get so many amazing comments back. And honestly, that's what drives me. It drives me to have people say, man, that was good.
Local, homegrown culinary delights, pleasing their community, visitors, and even people from around the world. And it all started here in Portland, Maine.